back to another Destination Modify video. This is 5 things I love about my newly acquired BMW M2. We've just back from a trip around the Highlands, so I've done probably about 3,000 miles I'd say in the total time that I've had it. Megan's looking at me funny, I don't know why.
Driving to and from Mackey's.
Alright, there's just no need for that. Anyhow, so yeah, we'll get on to the first one. Okay, so number 1 is obviously the looks of the car. I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. But yeah, out of the newly produced cars, I'd say it's one of the better looking ones. I'm usually into old kind of Japanese cars. Sorry for the background noise, probably hear some cars going by, but we move. But yeah, I've obviously got the S15. This is obviously a lot newer, and you can tell. However, it's just one of them cars that looks nice every angle you look at it. But the big thing that done it for me with this car when I actually bought it, first of all, was the lip kit that's on it just now. I was looking at a grey one as well, but it did have no lip kit, and I thought this one just kind of stood out a little bit more because of that. So that's probably one of the reasons why I went for this particular M2. But yeah, every angle that you look at this car, it just looks so nice. Big wide rear on it, just the bunda. Damn. But yeah, I am a big fan of the styling. So the only other car, modern wise, that I would probably replace this with, if I had the money, would be a Supra. But I do not have the cash for that, especially with the S15. So within the price bracket that this is at, I don't think you can get a better looking car. So number 2 is the actual gearbox of this car. It's a DCT, it's not manual. This is my first automatic, so I was kind of skeptical at first, especially in the test drive. I did not know what I was doing. So the DCT box that's in this, you can use the paddles or the actual shifter to shift, or you can just have it in complete automatic mode if you're lazy like me. But yeah, if you're feeling a bit spirited, you can use the paddles or the gear shifter, so it's actually really good that way. And plus, with the S15 the clutch is heavy as hell, whereas this, you don't have one, so it's just so nice to just get in, drive, not have to worry about anything. And it's just really smooth overall. It just makes driving so much nicer. It makes you lazy, but and it's not quite as enjoyable as a manual, I would say. Especially if you're in like the S15 and stuff like that, it's just like a completely different driving experience. But this is, as a daily driver, it's so good, like unbelievably good. So number 3 is the price point that this is at. So I basically paid £30,000 for this car. It's quite a bit of money, but however, when you look at stuff that's in the price point of this, it's kind of a no-brainer. So the other 2 options I was going to go, well, I had 3 actually, was a Mark II Focus RS, sound incredible, a Mark III Focus RS, I don't know why I wanted one of them, and
I don't know either.
yeah, I'm glad I didn't go down that route. And then there was an A45 AMG. However, I kind of blew the budget a little bit, so they're roughly, I would say, £3,000 or £4,000 cheaper than an M2. However, I thought I've always wanted an M2 ever since I first seen one. I thought I'll extend the budget a little bit, just eat rice for a few years, just to recoup the cash. But yeah, it was well worth it. I don't like the other clip. The only other car I would put in, even consider, is a Supra, but it's like another £13,000 on top of this. So the 4th thing I love about this car is the sound. So it's an N55 engine that's in this one. It's not the S55 that's in the comp. This is an OG M2, so it's not the LCI either, it's pre-facelift. But it's a kind of later on 2017 pre-facelift.
Facelift.
Try again. So it's a late 2017 pre-facelift. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna get some sound clips. Megan's doing the duty of cameraman.
Camerawoman.
Yeah, whatever. The reason for Megan being camera man / woman / whatever you want to be, attack helicopter, is Jesus. Is because Callum's ill, and Mark's taking the piss by being back up late at 8:30 at night, and then he's out for tea tomorrow. So yeah, we'll get some exhaust clips and you'll be able to hear the car. It's just a standard system that's on this car. The car is completely stock, apart from the lip kit. It doesn't have an M Performance exhaust on it either. So this is just out of the box standard, and it still sounds pretty good. The plan is to update the exhaust at some point, because I could do a little bit more noise, but overall, just as a standard stock system, it actually sounds banging.
Sheep.
So the fifth and final thing I love about this car is the handling. It actually handles incredibly well, like straight out of the box. As mentioned, same with the exhaust. I want to increase the handling of this, put springs probably, spacers, maybe some new wheels, we'll see. But overall, just as a straight out of the box package, it handles unreal. And especially compared to the S15 that tries to kill you every single time you take it out. But that's got like -4 degrees of camber front and rear, so that's probably why that happened. But we took this up to the Scottish Highlands. If you didn't see the last video, go have a look. But the majority of the time we were up there, it was weather. Like, the weather was so bad, and I'd only had this car, I don't know, about a month, and I was kind of skeptical about how it would actually handle in the rain. However, it held up completely fine. It wasn't bad at all. It's got Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, so that's probably one of the reasons why it handles so well. But yeah, it's just such a sick car. I am a big fan, and most people that knew me, I was not big into Beamers, still not really big into Beamers. However, this has kind of changed my mind. I can see why a lot of people drive them now, especially M cars. Banging! Anyway, that is the video coming to an end. So if you would, what are they going to do, Megan? Go on.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Stay jolly. Sorry, Callum, butchered it.
Jolly.